So, midterm lab exam, this A. MS Access. Database, and your name is coming back into my arms. Here, database, Microsoft plus new database shop. Shop database, dito lang. And then, okay, so create the tables. So yung tables natin, meron tayong product ID, product name, category, price, and stock quantity. So, create muna tayo ng product ID, and then product name, tapos category, currency, meron tayong currency, price, saka stock quantity. Stock quantity is number, then paste na. Okay. The field you name entered does not allow Microsoft access. Unfollow access naming rules. Ang problema mo? Stock quantity. Okay. And then save natin. Products. Okay, next is customers. Customer ID dapat. ID, tapos full name. Name. Tapos email. Your text for the phone. And then address. Save natin as customers. Then create ulit table. Sa sales naman. Sales ID, single date. Sales ID. And then sale date. Sale date. Tapos customer ID, customer ID, number, product ID, tapos quantity, unit price, total price. Unit price and currency again, total price. Number is sales. Part 2. Enter at least 5 sample records for each table. Products, customer sales. Ensure relationship between tables are correctly established using the relationship tools. Okay, when entering sales records, use a valid customer ID, product ID, value stage or total price, equal quantity, unity price. You may compute this in the form we calculate. So, sample data. Sa products mo tayo. Product name is, let's say, Wired Mouse. Wired Mouse, mechanical keyboard. Okay, tapos 16 GB RAM. Say DDR4. Tapos 512 GB SSD. Tapos HDMI cable. Then category. Ano ba mga category? Perals. Copy na lang natin ito. Okay. Control-C. Tapos ito naman components. Tapos ito storage, and then accessories, cost price. Okay, so 250. Ito naman is 18. 450. Dito naman 2,200. HDMI cables sa 800. Ay 220. 200. Save natin. Sa customers naman, full name, let's say Legaspi. Tapos channel house, It's John Cena. Okay. Oh my god. Leopardo Dalisay. Tapos Coco. And then let's say Angela Reyes. Angela Reyes. Okay. Sa email and rl at gmail.com. Copy na lang natin to. Tapos dito naman GC. Ayan. AD CU AR. Ayan. Tapos phone 091599209710999209954425 091915 tapos 0987654321 address Vegas tapos spam ayan. And then last my sales sales ID sales date tomorrow 13 12 11. Okay. Tapos customer ID 1 to 5 na lang. Three, 4, 5. Then product ID. Ganun ulit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Quantity. Again. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2. Okay. Price, unit price. Isa product ID na lang. Ay, gago, mali. Mali natin to. Dapat. So, may natin 100. So, balik tayo sa sales. So, yung unit price o yung price ng ng product ID number 1, kunin natin. 250. Okay. Ito naman, natin, balik tayo sa sales. Next natin. Copy natin. Next natin. Copy natin. Next natin. Copy natin. Next natin. So, total price. Okay, ito. So, yung total price nakalagay dito is total price is equals to quantity times unit price. Okay, kung babalikan natin to, ito yung quantity natin. Tapos ito yung unit price natin. So, gamit tayo ng calculator muna. So, ito muna. So, yung quantity times unit price. So, meron tayong quantity na 5 multiply by 250. 1,250. Copy natin to. Lagay natin dito. Okay, next is 4 times 1,800. 4 times 1,800 equals 7,200. Copy natin to. Yun. Next is 1,450 times 3. 4,350. Copy natin to. Is natin. Then next is 3 times 2,200. 3 times 2,200. Where is ito? 2,200. 2,200. 6,600. Copy natin. Copy natin dito. Then 200 times 2 is 400. 100. Save natin. Ngayon, ang next ay when creating valid customers ID total price quantity. Okay, so customers, relation muna tayo, no? Ay, dapat nauna pala to, pero is lang. So, I'll save, and then create relations. Saan si relations dito? to. So, lagay natin lahat ng ano. Close na muna natin sila. Lagay natin si sales, customers, and products. Si customer ID, foreign key, customer ID. Okay, so one to many. Then product ID to product ID. Yan. Save natin. Next. Part 3. Query and data analysis. So, on the database tool. Okay, so part 3, query sales data design. Ang hirap ng Bago ng query, so query database, query sales details. Gagawin natin ito. So, balik tayo dito. Create tayo, query design, tapos drag natin lahat. Customers, then sales, tsaka products. Ngayon, sales ID, sales date, full name, customer, product name, quantity, unit price, total price. Okay. So, sales.sales.id. Double-click natin to. Tapos, sales date, double-click din. Sino pa si full name. Full name, product name, quantity, unit price, total price. Quantity, unit price, and total price. Ngayon, save natin to. Tapos yung kinapi natin, query sales details. Next is query total sales per product. So, create ulit tayo, query design, and then nalagay lang natin si products tsaka si sales. And then query product name, unit sold, total sales, total price. Tapos susunod, quantity, tapos total price. Double click natin si quantity tapos si total price. Ngayon, Sa ribbon. Saan na ulit dyan? Dito stores. So, kailangan din wala si product name. So, ulitin natin. Copy natin to. Balik tayo doon. Create. Query design. Then sales. Saka products. Okay. So, bali dito, product name, unit sold, saka total sales. So, double click natin sa product name. Quantity. Tapos, si total price. Ngayon, punta tayo sa query design, then click natin yung totals. Yan. Under quantity, change group by sum. Okay. Summation, and then sa total price, group by sum then. Yan. Tapos, dapat ito unit sales. Paano ito i-rename? Paano ito i-rename? Unit sold. Hindi ko siya paano i-rename. Paano siya i-rename? Okay, so skip na muna natin. Tapos query total sales product. And then yung last, hindi pa siya last. Query top customers. So, customer ID, full name, total spent. Paano kaya tayo i-rename? So, balik tayo dito. Nakalagay kasi dito, product name, unit sold, sum of quantity, then total sales, sum of total price. So, product name, unit sold, dapat yung quantity natin, unit sold siya. So, balik na dito. Paano ito i-rename? SQL view. Quantity as units sold. Yan. Tapos total price as total sales, tama ba? Okay, total sales, save natin. Aggregate sales per product to identify the best selling items. Okay, next is query top customers. Okay, so gagawa tayo ng query top customers. So create query design, paste natin, tapos paste natin yung pangalan, query top customers, and then anong meron dito? Sa total sales naman nakalagay is query total sales product name, unit sold, or hindi, dito pala, customer ID, full name, total spent as total price is total spent, and shows the customer ordered by total spent. So kailangan natin dito ng customers, sales. Okay, so wala natin si customers tsaka si sales. So yung kailangan natin is si customer ID, full name, tsaka si total spent. Customer ID, full name, tsaka si total spent. Tayo natin mag-ano na lang. SQL na lang. Sanay ako dito eh. Selling sales.customer ID. Sales.customer ID. Then customers that full name, tapos the sum of sales that total price, sum of sales total price as total spent. Total spent. Yeah. And then from customers, from customers, and then inner join sales on customers that customers ID is equals to get sales that customer ID then group by sales that customer ID, tapos customers that Full name. Order by total spent. Order by sum of the total sales, the total price. Tapos sending DSC. The select statement includes reserved word or an argument name that is misspelled or missing. Select statement includes a reserved word. Select. Okay, so yan. The select statement. Oh my god. Select sales.customer ID. Customers as total. Bakit ito? Total spent. Yan. So, wait lang natin. There. So, tingnan natin yung one more fields may have been deleted or renamed. Okay. So, sales. Ano problema? Select customer ID, then customer's full name, then the sum sells the total price as total spent from customers. Inner join sales on customer ID. Okay, customer ID sales to customer ID customer ID sales that customer ID. Huh? Sales customer ID group by sales customer ID customers that full name, and then order by sales descending. Tama naman. Okay. One more fields may have been deleted or renamed. Products. Customer ID. Ano customer ID? Mahal naman to. So, select customer's ID, customer's full name, sum total price, total spent, customer ID. Okay. Save natin. Tama naman. Customer ID. Tama. Customer ID. Tama. Yun. So, ayan. Okay na siya. Next is low stock. Copy natin to. 8. Design. Stock products where stock quantity are chosen. Products where stock quantity is less than 10 or chosen threshold. Flag items needing reorder. Okay, so si products lang yung kailangan dito. And then basic lang yung query nito. So yung products natin, wala tayong less than 10 So maglagay tayo ng sample dito. Say 9 and then 8. Yan. Now, balik tayo doon. Query 1, then save natin to as low stock. Query low stock. Okay, so SQL na lang tayo ulit. Tapos mabilis dito. Okay. Query must have at least one destination field. Must have one destination field. Products where stock quantity is less than or equal to 10 or chosen result. Oh my god. So product where stock quantity is less than 10 or chosen how many items needing reorder. So nabagot natin to. And then sort. Ascending, descending, criteria. Less than or equal to 10. Ayun. So napakita lang si stock quantity. So kailangan natin dito pakita din natin yung name, products, product ID, product name, hindi na kailangan si category. Sige, category. Okay, price, tsaka si stock quantity. Tsaka stock quantity. This is stock quantity, tapos from products, wait lang, si stock quantity is from products, tama ba? Oh yeah, tama, from products where condition natin, where stock quantity, parang kahit hindi na kailangan to, where stock quantity is less than or equal to 10. Yan, save natin. Tama ba? So basically it says kunin lang yung products na less than 10 yung quantity. Ubus na. Save natin. minutes na. Gago, 45 minutes na. Shit. Save natin. Tapos, ano yung next? Okay, so nagpakita dito yung mga products na less than or equal to 10 na lang yung stock quantity. So, ayan. Next is query sales date range. Yung meron dito, parameter query. Natin to. Click tayo dito, file, database, paste natin, sales date range 8. Do you want to save changes the layout of relationships? Dah. Save natin, tapos create, redesign, tapos Ctrl+S, paste natin, query sales date range, save natin. Sales, customers, products. So, nalagay ulit natin dito si sales, customers, and products. Sige na si sales. Tapos, sige, ilan lang ulit tayo. Sinunod ko lahat. Then, select sales that sell ID, sales that sell date, and then customer that full name, products that product name, sales that quantity, sales that unit price, sales that total price. Okay, so natin siya kukunin. Okay, sales inner join customers on sales that customer ID that is equals to customers that customer ID. The fuck? Inner join products on dot product ID is equals to products dot product ID where sales dot sell date between start date and date. Save natin. And then here's sales date range. So, ayan. Next. So, try natin gawin si ito. Save natin. And then, dito tayo dito. Maglagay tayo ng sales date. Let's say, ano yung format ng date na ito? Let's say, 2025 dash 11 dash 10. Okay. End date 2025 dash 11 dash 15. End date 2025 dash 11 dash 15. Okay, so dito na siya. Sell date. Okay, anong next? Demonstrate sorting and filtering in at least one query. For example, show query top customers sorted by total spend, descending, and show query sales on filtering. Let's say on top customers. Okay. So, demonstrate natin to. So, bali yung unit sold, total sales per, per product. So, sa product name natin, meron tayong, bali yung unit sold is 3 or 3 yung nabili. So, yung total sales is, paano ba, same view. So, yung total sales or total sales as total price, bali dito, nakasum siya. So, yung total price is quantity times, ano tawag dito? Products sa sales. So, quantity times unit price equals total price. Ito. So, ang case natin dito, yung price ng ito, 16 GB RAM DDR4. Check natin siya sa products. Ito, ang total price niya is 1,450. Ngayon, Sa sales naman or yung nabili is 3. So, yung total price multiply by quantity of the sales. So, 3. So, it result 4,350. So, yun yung napili kong i-demonstrate. Yun lang muna. Then, next, part 4. Create a report named RPT Sales Report. So, gawa tayo ng report. Save muna natin to. Create. Paano gumawa ng report dito? Ito, report wizard. And then, sales details yung hanapin natin. And then, select sales ID. Ano pa ba? Sale date. Sales ID. Sale date. Full name. Product name. Quantity. Unit pricing. Tingnan natin lahat. And then, finish the wizards. Okay. May non-try. So, sa design view tayo, palitan natin yung name. Okay, yung this cells while it's open. So, sara muna natin. Piling natin ito. RPT sales report. Yan. Save natin to. Next thing is ano susunod? Transaction including customer name, product name. We are running a total sales of the report and the chart bar column. On the report, visualize total sales product using query total sales per product query so that the performance is easy to read and glance. So, as you can see yung date, yun to siya. Medyo mahaba lang kasi kaya ganyan. So, gagawin natin, view, design view. Oops. Isin lang natin. Yan, kulang pa rin. So, So yan, okay na siya. Tapos gagawin natin yung charts. So, open the set view, the navigation pane, right click, report cells, assign view. And the total report. So ito report for the resident, assign tab, group. Resident, okay, so and the total for the whole report. Ito for the student, assign tab, group, and sort. Assign view, design, group, and sort. Okay. On the design tab, click the text box. Okay, so choose fill. Okay, so natin yung footer. Oops, save na. Shows your solution including customer new product running, total sales of the report. Add a chart of bar column. So, sa chart na tayo, no? Okay, so insert file, database tools. Ano na pagbigay ng ano dito? Charts. Okay. What do you decide to where to place the chart? Design tab, click chart control, draw chart control. Total sales per product, column down, so Google Charts. Column, poster. Okay, so chart title. Total sales per product. Here. So, yung access category natin, category X access product name. And then, series naman, total sales. May series dito, total sales. Chart type, values naman is product name, total sales. Product name din dito, series. And it's all total sales. Okay, so access natin. So, ayan. So, bali ito is yung total songs ng product. Then, dito naman yung name, product name. So, sa 16 GB RAM DDR4, umabot tayo ng 4,000 mahigit na sales. And then, sa 5 GB SSD, over 6,000 sales. Sa HDMI cable, almost 1,000. Then to, 7,000 sales. Then, wired mouse. So, yung Coliblo, which is Coliblo lang yung meron tayo, total sales lang yung meron tayo. Then, product name and then yung sum of total sales. Okay, so save natin. Pwede rin natin nagdagan dito ng unit sold. Okay, kunwari ito. Itong 16 GB RAM. Ito yung total sales niya, 4K. 4K yung total sales, pero yung sold na item ng 16 GB RAM is 3. Okay, so sa brown naman is the mechanical keyboard. Total sales is 4. So, save natin. Save natin, then home, view, and report view, and yun. Screenshot ko na lang. Wait lang, wala pa tayong chart title. Total sales per product. Paano ilalagay yung title na ito? Primary series display grand shot order. Data. Hindi ko alam paano lagyan ng ito. Position to develop non-special properties. Summary grade 9 property sheet. Product name. Yan. Search na rin kung paano magpalit ng chart title. Method 1, open your report design view. Double click, set object. Ayun, hindi ko nakita ito. Gusto mo makita yung title na ito. Chart title. Ayun. Yan. Save natin. Okay. Screenshot. Save natin. And that's it. Thank you very much.